that's another thing that I think is a huge problem that needs to be called out. And I do plan to, at some point, do the deep dive in the research to write something about this. But the cyberbullying that these ex intelligence officials have engaged in is completely unethical. Creating these sock puppet accounts and attacking people like they did with Lou, or they've done with Jeremy McGowan, who may be a little weird, but I believe his experience with Lou 1,000%. In fact, if you read his experience with Lou, you get a lot of insight into Lou's personality. Lou Elizondo. Now we've got two Lou's we're talking about, but Elizondo and those guys, that cyberbullying they participated in was completely wrong. And I've always expressed to them, cut it out. And they're like, yeah, we shouldn't be doing that, but they don't. They continue to do it, and it should be a concern for every American that we have these ex officials out there doing that sort of thing to people that they
Well,
just don't like.
well, that's why I got so upset about it.
I
Like
know,
it's like
rightfully so.
it's why is this government guy fucking with me like this? And why is nobody upset about it? I think that's the most shocking and frustrating part, especially
I,
when when it was people you worked with or look up to, or they called you your friend or whatever. It was just like, well, why
mhm.
aren't you why aren't you seeing this? Why aren't you backing me up while this madness is going on?
And I'll say me, I didn't get on Twitter about it because I don't think it would have been helpful. Twitter, UFO Twitter at that time was not an environment where they wanted to hear anything. And at that time, I had pretty much turned off Twitter. I didn't want to be on there. And so felt helpless to watch this, and it was just awful. But I can say that I've said things directly to Lou and others involved, others whose names don't want to be out that were involved with it. But yeah, that was really awful, and I felt for you for sure.
Well, I'd love to know who those people are, because yeah, there's like,
Shoot, me,
there's
me
Probably names
too.
you know, probably names you
uh,
would suspect, but because I
yeah,
do, if
everything that I
someone says don't say something, I
confirm.
don't say something.
Yeah, no, I hear you. It's just like, the issue is, though, is it's not just a simple like going after people. It's like, no, you better, they're blackmailing you for an apology through these people,
Right.
and it's just like, why is this tolerated behavior? And I think
Yeah.
that's why I got so upset. Like,
Yeah.
it's just, and then on top of that, you lose everything that you built and you worked so hard for, and all of this goodwill and all of this, what people were saying was good work at the time. All for, why? Because you decided to send me a text message calling people felons, like John Greenwald.
Hmm.
Like, I don't understand why I have to answer for that.
You were a
It's
potential threat, and they took you
Yeah,
down, and
yeah.
it was wrong.
Well,